I was 6 months away from getting married until one conversation made me realize I was about to ruin my life. My name is Liam Carter. I'm 36 years old. And 6 months ago, I called off my wedding in a way that turned my entire family against me. At the time, I was engaged to Vanessa. She was 31. We'd been together for over 3 years, and honestly, I thought I got it right this time. She was fun, easygoing, no drama. At least, that's what I thought. Vanessa worked at a gank, mid-level position. Nice clothes, new iPhone every year, weekends out with friends. She clearly wasn't struggling. But when it came to money, she was private. Not in a suspicious way, just guarded. Anytime I asked what she made, she'd smile and say, "Enough, I'm good." And I let it go. I figured trust mattered more than numbers. Until we started planning the wedding. And that's when I realized that I didn't really know Vanessa as much as I thought I did.
But there's a secret buried in this story. If you find it, name it in the comments. I'll be watching. Now, back to the story.
It began with what I thought was a simple meeting with a wedding planner. Just the first step, look at venues, get ideas, talk budget. Vanessa walked in like it was the final decision, like she'd already had conversations I wasn't part of. Venue picked, dress chosen, decorations mapped out. She was excited, but it felt like I was catching up to a plan that didn't include me. And all that was left was the total, $35,000. I actually laughed when I saw it. I thought it had to be a placeholder. It wasn't. I looked at her and said, "You're serious?" She didn't even hesitate. "It's our wedding. It's supposed to be special."
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not cheap. I just don't believe in burning money for one day. And in my head, if we were going to do it,
we'd at least share the cost. Not even 50-50 necessarily, but something. Enough to show we were building this together. So later that day, I said, "All right, let's go over our finances first." That's when things got uncomfortable. Vanessa still lived with her parents. No rent, minimal expenses. She had a stable job at the bank, so in my head, she should have had something saved. She didn't. No savings.
No plan to contribute.
Just credit card debt she was barely keeping up with.
And when I asked how she planned to contribute, she hesitated.
"I thought you might handle the money part. You've always been better at that than me."
That part was true.
I'd spent years building up my savings, being disciplined, planning ahead. She'd spent more freely, but also she enjoyed life more than I did. Trips, experiences, living in the moment. Two very different mindsets. Then she added,
"It wouldn't really set you back the way it would me."
And that's where something in me tightened.
Because she wasn't entirely wrong, but it still didn't sit right.
I told her that money wasn't just sitting there. It was my emergency fund, my safety net. 6 months of breathing room if life ever went sideways. She didn't argue, but I could tell she didn't respect it either.
Still, I thought we could work through it. Until she found out about my brother.
For the past year and a half, I had been covering his mortgage, $1,900 a month. And I planned to do it for another 6 months.
Thanks, Liam.
Why? Because years ago when I was struggling, he stepped in and paid for most of my college. He was the only one there for me when I had nothing and needed help the most. And recently, his daughter had a serious surgery that left them buried in medical debt.
So yeah, helping him wasn't optional to me. It was loyalty.
And Vanessa knew about it. It was no secret. But then she said something that completely changed how I saw her.
"You need to stop helping your brother."
I honestly thought she was joking.
What, you're kidding, right?
She wasn't.
"If we're getting married, that money should go towards our future, not your brother."
And just like that, everything became clear.
While my life in this story might have been messy, the vision for this channel is crystal clear. We are looking for partners and sponsors who want to be a part of the most aesthetic storytelling on YouTube. If you're a brand that wants to build something unique and reach this community, or help us keep the lights on in the studio, let's make it happen. Our business contact is officially open. Reach out through our email in the description. Now back to that fateful moment with Vanessa.
I looked at her and said, "If that's how you see things."
I don't think we should get married anymore.
No yelling, no argument, just
Then I guess we're
done. I called off the wedding that same week. And that's when things really blew up. My mom called me unreasonable. My sister said I overreacted. They kept telling me relationships are about compromise. But here's what I keep thinking about. When you're planning a life with someone, shouldn't you both be contributing to it? If someone asks you to turn your back on the people who were there for you just to make your life more convenient, is that really a compromise? Or is that a warning? So now I'm asking you, did I make the right decision? Or did I walk away from something I should have tried harder to fix?
Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you've unmasked the secret, let me know. There's a surprise for the first cipher to get it right, a pinned comment, and a little something extra. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And check the description for our new business contact. See you in the next one.